This car was built in 1959 by a company which, in 1995, is 100 years old. So what company do you think I'm talking about? Well, they started out making bikes like this. They've made trains, armoured cars, tanks, guns, even buses. They entered the RAC Rally in 1969 and they won their class. And with 3 exceptions, they've won their class every year since. You're struggling, aren't you? Well, this ought to do it.
Hey, missus, come on. No, come on. What do you call a skip on wheels, eh? A Skoda convertible.
Ah! It's not funny. This is a dear, sweet little car. And even in Czechoslovakia's dark, gloomy communist days, Skoda managed to make cheap and cheerful little cars. But times, they are a-changing. Since the Velvet Revolution, the communist subsidies have gone. Labour rates are going up and the new owners, Volkswagen, want a profit. Prices have already started to creep up, so naturally one would expect slightly more from the cars. Do we get it? Well, this is the new Felicia, which is about to go on sale in Britain, with prices going from £5,600 for a box on wheels, up to a whopping £7,900 for this metallic painted, alloy wheeled GLXi. With a 1.3-litre engine, you can just crack 90 miles an hour. On a hill, you can do 0 to 60 in 14 seconds. Now later, the Felicia will come with Volkswagen engines, which will make it even slower. Economy's good though, should be able to do 40 mpg. Insurance is pretty cheap too, but that's probably because the Skoda doesn't really feature very highly on a Ram Raider's hit list. Also, with such a small amount of power, it's difficult to get going fast enough to actually hit anything. Good thing too, because there are no airbags in here. The Felicia does look good though. They've basically kept the old Bertone design and rounded it off a bit. But don't worry, the practicality is all still there. There's 5 doors and tons of space. You could easily get 40 Boy Scouts in here, and there'd still be plenty of room for some slam dancing. And nothing would break either. In the old Favourite, you only had to sneeze and the dashboard would disintegrate, but this one looks and feels as robust as a housebreak. As far as driving is concerned, well, I doubt handling prowess will matter all that much to the Felicia buyer. But for the record, it's somewhere between OK and all right. Power steering might have been a good idea, though. In fact, even this top model is bereft of really any luxuries at all, and that, I'm afraid, is where the whole package starts to fall down. Let's face it, no one is going to buy this car for badge prestige. They won't be attracted by the power or the sports car handling either. The Skoda buyer will be interested primarily in a low price and low running costs. The cheaper Felicias will probably be able to make a case for themselves, but this model costs about the same as one of these new Daewoo things. Now, they also have no badge prestige. They also are fairly uninspiring to drive. But they come with mobile phones, electric windows, airbags, anti-lock brakes, 3 years free servicing. The most exciting luxury feature on this is the locking fuel filler cap. At £5,000 or £6,000, the Felicia is an OK little car. But at nearly £8 grand, this model looks a bit silly.